And I'm going to tell you all about how we bought our house in Bulgaria, basically. Well, first of all, we are the Scuffins family. My name's Paul Scuffins. Diana. Hello. We have a little daughter, Ruby, who is running around somewhere. We don't know where. But we wanted to make a little home movie to say thank you to our good friends who we bought this house property from in Bulgaria. The name of the company is property.Ruse. And but it's a family business. It's Peter and Coco Kralev, and 3 years ago we bought a property on the internet. We were looking on the internet and I saw this lovely property. It's basically a 5-bedroom house in a little town, a little village called Svalnik on the outskirts of Ruse, the city Ruse. And as you see, Ruse is just on the river Danube, on the border of Romania, and it's just picturesque. It's really beautiful countryside, the good life. Like there's a program in England called The Good Life, which is, you know, it's all very natural and back to nature. So, okay, for someone, if you want to buy a property, I think we just kind of want to give you some advice really and let you know how we did it. So I would say, 3 years ago I saw on the internet, I rang up one of BG Bulgaria Properties English representatives, and I spoke to him and I kind of asked him loads and loads of questions. You know, is this the real thing? You know, how can property be so cheap? You know, £5,000 for property. My house was £7,500, and that's a 5-bedroom house with 1,500 square meters of land in the countryside. And I'll just show you. It's actually this countryside here, Rozensky Lom National Park, which is a world protected nature park full of the most amazing animals and creatures and flowers, and absolutely gorgeous place. And so it's like too good to be true. We're thinking this is too good to be true, really. We thought, like, what, paradise, a little place in paradise of our own for £7,500. That's ridiculous. And so I was very suspicious at first, and I asked lots and lots of questions. And what I did in the end was it was actually on eBay, which is I tell my friends in England they can't believe it, but I bought the house on eBay and won the bid. But I didn't pay £7,500. I just paid a deposit of about £500, and then I flew out to flew out to Sofia, and then Coco, who's the cameraman and business owner or real estate agent, he collected me from Sofia and brought me here, and actually brought me to this hotel next to Danube. And actually I'd say this is probably one of the nicer hotels in Ruse. And when you buy your property, Coco will probably end up bringing you here to stay as well. So I invested, I put a deposit of £500 down, and then I came and I just looked, and Peter, Coco, and their business friends, they brought me around. You know, they took me around in a car and took me through the Rozensky Lom National Park, all the different villages. Actually, they showed me about 10 houses that they had, saying, look, if you don't like the house that you saw on the internet, it's not a problem, we'll get you another house. So it was just a very, very friendly, ordinary, you know, kind of experience, really. And they made me feel very, you know, very at home. And eventually then I decided, yes, I'm going to buy this. And then they went through the whole procedure, which is very professional. I'll just show you this. There's kind of personal details on here, so I probably won't try and show you too much personal details, but this is a skizza, and basically it is like we have in England a plan, you know, showing the borders of the property, and then I think this is the company set up. What is this?
Title deed.
Title deed. This is actually the title deeds to my property, and this is the setup of the. Again, there's some personal details on here. Obviously, I don't want to, but it's the contract to start the company, because you have to start a company to buy a property here, and so it's in Bulgarian and it's translated. Actually, it was this chap here, Rosanov, was the chap who translated the documents, you know, so in Bulgarian. So there's nothing, you know, so you understand completely. And that's the lawyer there, Mariana Dimitrova, lawyer there, who was kind of wrote it up. So just to kind of show you, and then this is a power of attorney. You'll come across this when you're on the internet and you're investigating about buying property in Bulgaria. This is very, very normal. What I do is that you ask the estate agent person to represent you, to have some power of attorney, which means that they can go in and switch the electricity on, switch it off, pay bills for you in your absence when you're not around, and that's very, very, very normal and very helpful and essential if you're buying a property very far away. So there's that. Questions? Right. Why did we buy property in Ruse, in Scuffins and Ruse? Well, we saw it on the internet. We liked it straight away. We could have bought a property by the sea, in the Black Sea, but to us it seemed a bit of a tourist trap and very expensive. So that wasn't what we wanted. We could have obviously, you know, some people are interested in skiing and like Bansko and places like that, but doesn't really interest me. Skiing, and again, very expensive, the properties there. But for me, Ruse, especially when I was shown Ruse and the surrounding villages, that how traditional and how real it really was, that it was very peaceful, and it's the traditional culture. But you really experience what real Bulgaria is like. You meet real Bulgarian people. You meet, you know. Now I'm